at Hacks, the Hangar Athletic Exchange Complex, where volunteers are busy at work helping distribute more than 300 turkeys and lots of toys to needy families. Christmas came early.
I got a skateboard and I got a little teddy bear, a train, dolls.
For the close to 900 children expected at the Hope is Helping annual celebration.
It's a feeling of, I can't explain it, but it's a feeling that's just so wonderful that we're able to do this.
It is such a wonderful feeling to see the glow on their faces as they pick out the toy they want.
The hundreds of toys, frozen turkeys, and canned goods were donated by local businesses.
We're just happy to be a part of it and wish everybody a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
I think it's a great thing and just goes to say how the community definitely comes together when people are in need.
Mother of three, Leticia Gonzalez, says there is only one income at home this Christmas and was moved by the outpour of help to families in need.
Me da mucha alegría.
I'm very happy and touched because my children are receiving a toy.
Paz Trujillo says this year money is tight and she was not counting on having a turkey dinner for Christmas, but
this is a huge help, and I feel happy that my kids will have a turkey dinner and a toy this Christmas.
Children also enjoyed the face painting session, and Santa made some time in his busy schedule to take photos and to deliver a very important message.
Merry Christmas, don't drink and drive.
Some of the families I talked to today tell me they are deeply thankful because this event helped put food on their table. And event coordinators tell me they are satisfied with the turnout and they hope to continue helping even more families again next year. I'm Sophia Pop, HCTV.
Currently, my position is parking enforcement with the Hawthorne Police Department, along with mentoring the police explorers. Tonight is the day that we designated to distribute groceries along with presents to those in need. Of course, those are going to be the local citizens of the city of Hawthorne. Usually we pick the families through the schools. So we'll go to the school and we'll talk to them and just ask them what families they believe should be nominated to be a part of our adoption process. After that course, we do like a very brief interview with the families, and as a post, we'll then decide whether we're going to elect the family or not. You guys open your presents till Christmas. Promise?
Yes.
Promise?
Yes.
Promise?
Yes.
Okay. It's more like a surprise. We want to go in advance just so that we know what the kids want and stuff like that. But usually it's pretty much a surprise to them. Oh, it's amazing because you see them and you know that you're actually making a difference in someone's life, and instead of not only enforcing laws, you're pretty much there to be there, hold their hand, be by their side. If they need anything, and just make them feel welcome and a part of our family as our culture and the police world, and as long as the city too.
It's an amazing feeling knowing that you're helping someone else out. A lot of these kids, this could probably be the only gift that they're going to open these holidays. They need the food. You're making someone's holiday, so it's a special feeling. Well, it's a month-long process. We've been working even since November, I think. One day we go shopping for groceries. Another day we go Christmas shopping for the gifts. Another day we're wrapping them, and it takes 2 days to deliver to, I think, 11 families. It's a long process, but, well, Toys R Us donated $1,000 for the gift shopping, and Northgate donated $200, and the rest came out of the Hawthorne Police Department's pocket and the Explorer funds as well.
You have a pillow?
After here being an explorer, I'll go on to be a cadet for the city of Hawthorne, hopefully, and then a police officer for the city of Hawthorne.
It's an academy. It lasts 12 weeks, and then after, if you pass it, you graduate, and then you're an explorer. I got in because I wanted to have a new experience, and I thought that was like a good way to open doors and look at the police perspective. You get to see like how other people's are in need, and you know that you were there to help them, and you think you're in a bad spot, but then you see other families, and then you get to help them, and it's nice, and they're very nice.
We started this yesterday, which was a very pleasing moment to see that there's kids out there that actually need things that we sometimes take over granted. And we'll see the need in Hawthorne that we think that's only in different places, countries, and whatnot, but we actually see the need over here in Hawthorne. It was something new for me. I just went in just trying something new, pretty much. And I actually like it so far. I love it. You know, something to put on top of everything else that I do. And it's, you can see a reflection of who you are at the end, that you like it. For me, this taught me how to be more responsible, more mature, and not just take things for granted all the time, you know. I think most of all are in high school. Well, I'm in college. I don't know. I'm going for school for business, but as more I am in this program, the more I think about being a police officer, or at least having law enforcement somewhere in my career.
St. Margaret Center provides many services to families in Inglewood, Lenox, and Hawthorne. And today, 450 of those families are here at Hollywood Park to participate in the center's annual Christmas party.
It's such a magical day for the children. I always remember one year I was riding in the elevator with a child and I said, you know, are you excited? And the mother said, he couldn't even sleep last night. He was so excited.
This annual holiday tradition began about 20 years ago and gives children the chance to meet Santa and take part in lots of fun activities.
You get to paint or play the games with people over there. And mostly if we win every game from over there, we mostly get a prize. Some of the kids, when they barely come, they mostly go with Santa, take a picture, and Santa gives them a candy.
We played games and got my face painted and ate and had fun.
While the kids were busy in the play area, parents were hidden away in the gift section.
I picked her out a doll and 2 stuffed animals. She loves dolls and stuffed animals.
The toys were sorted by age group and gender and were donated by generous churches, businesses, and individuals. St. Margaret's collected enough to give 1,100 children 3 presents each.
It's important because there's a lot of people that right now don't have a lot of money to buy presents for their kids. So it's very, very helpful. It's a blessing actually for everybody.
After picking out toys, parents enter the wrapping station, where volunteers turn them into beautiful packages. Luisa Alvarez is looking forward to Christmas morning when her 2 daughters will unwrap their presents.
Oh, they're going to be happy. They're really going to be happy and excited about it.
Each family also went home with a $25 food certificate for a holiday meal. The day-long event was made possible with food and space donated by Hollywood Park, along with the help of 350 volunteers.
All of the families, they're so happy and thankful, and it's just a great way to celebrate Christmas.
Even though it's raining, it just goes to show you that, spirits are still lifted high, and it turns out to be a great day.
For more information on St. Margaret Center, call 310-672-2208. For HCTV, I'm Catherine Chen.
We are at St. Joseph's Church, where a new holiday tradition is being celebrated that includes locals mingling and learning about each other's culture.
Different languages and sounds filled the parish hall at St. Joseph's Catholic Church to demonstrate how Christmas is celebrated around the world.
Usually Christmas Day is the one day of the whole world where we have peace, world peace, for at least 24 hours. And somehow even people who are not Christian seem to observe that.
More than 10 countries were represented by their native costumes, colorful nativity sets, and traditional foods. Church member Latrice Tanner Brown talked about the meaning of the 7 candles for Kwanzaa.
The black candle is symbolic of black for the people, and the red is the blood that the African have died, and the green candles are symbolic of the bounty and the harvest and the richness of the people.
Kwanzaa is observed for 7 days, starting December 26th to January 1st in honor of African American heritage.
We celebrate with a lot of family, a lot of prayer, a lot of love, and gift giving.
The Polish-American celebration includes a 12-course Christmas Eve supper that includes rye bread, potato-based vodka, and pastries. However, dinner begins by first breaking the traditional Christmas wafer called opletek.
We share with one another and say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and wishing you health, happiness, and harmony during the next coming year.
Jane Cummits is proud of her Polish roots and likes to share her culture with other people from her church.
I think it's beautiful because being a Catholic, this is the way to share that we are united, everybody united, all the nations, and that's very important.
Small pastries like milk rice, deep-fried oil cakes, and potato fish appetizers are part of the holiday cuisine in Sri Lanka.
24th midnight, we all go to church, and that's midnight mass. And then we come back, we open the gifts, and we have the wine and the cake at that time.
Sangeeta says making these pastries was challenging because the ingredients are hard to find. She migrated to America from Sri Lanka many years ago and says she keeps her relatives close to her heart.
And we've been some.
The 2-day event was sponsored by the Pastoral Council at St. Joseph Catholic Church. Father Liker says this celebration comes down to one important message.
Regardless of religion, regardless of color of our skin, race, politics, if we could find a way to live in love and peace, be a better world.
Well, as we say Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year the Polish way, everyone who participated tells me that they hope to do it all over again next year. Reporting for HCTV, I'm Sophia Pop.